Hey, what's up guys and gals, my name is Rick9G. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be talking about Hogan's Heroes. I want to thank all the new subscribers and the people who support my channel. Thank you very much. If you haven't visited my Patreon page, it's a great way to support the channel. Links are in the description. Also, if you want to see other videos and other classic TV shows, sitcoms, be sure to check out that description as well, because I have many links to many TV shows and videos that I think you'll absolutely enjoy. Let's get right to it. Now, ironically, one of the challenges of liking a show like Hogan's Heroes is that there's a huge cast, and what that does, maybe we pick out one or two that we love amongst the cast, which become our favorite individuals, actors, and maybe we research them, maybe we find out a little bit about them. But this is really interesting to note that these two actors, that is Bob Crane and Howard Caine, have two very interesting talents that you may not have heard of. Now, if you're big fans of the show, you may have heard of them, but it's really interesting to know about these two men who we often see as basically these characters that we know and we love, but off screen they did so much, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised, even if you do know about these talents, to hear a little bit more information regarding that. Coincidentally, both of these secrets have to do with music. Both of these men were musicians, and musicians in their own right, pretty much nothing to do with each other. They had their own talent. Bob Crane on the drums, yes, he was a drummer, and Howard Caine, which is very interesting, he was a banjo player, not just a guitar player, but specifically a banjo player, which, can you think about Major Hochstetter playing the banjo? It's kind of a weird image, but it is true. In regards to Bob Crane, his early ambition was to be a professional drummer. He played with the band during his high school years in Connecticut, and he realized his dream of being a professional drummer in 1944. If you were to look at his high school yearbook, it said Loud Ties, drummer, musician of note, homeroom vice president, wants to be a staff musician in a studio band, as well as voted second most musical in the entire class. Now, during the filming of Hogan's Heroes, Crane used his time in between takes to practice his drumming. In his dressing room, he had a drum set and music equipment. He got the chance to display his skills and talents in drumming in episode 167, Look at the Pretty Snowflakes. Now, this was when the prisoners joined together for a jam session. It's a pretty cool episode if you haven't seen it yourself. He also plays the drums in this episode, The Flight of the Valkyrie. He also played a rendition of the theme song for the Green Hornet on the drums, which is pretty cool to know. Now, in regards to Major Hochstetter, who was played by Howard Caine, he was a lifelong fan of bluegrass and folk music. Now, he mastered the Appalachian 5-string banjo, which he had to pick up as a hobby in the 1960s. Now, during the filming of Hogan's Heroes, he would spend his time in between shots picking up the banjo and playing music for the rest of the cast. From 1970 onward, he began entering banjo and folk singing contests around Southern California, where of course the show was filmed, winning 29 trophies in various categories. Guys and gals, again, can you imagine Major Hochstetter playing the banjo? It's an image I can never get out of my mind. Who is this man? Well, thank you so much, guys and gals, for watching this little short video looking at these two very talented men who are not only talented on camera, but also musically off camera. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time, and don't forget, be hopeful.